So I've been at this for a little bit. My brain's fried. I cannot figure out why taking the damn biotech badge breaks up this damn door. Like, there's nothing I did yesterday that could have possibly done it. But obviously something broke the door. And it's only the biotech badge. I don't know. I don't get it. But actually, let me make sure something real quick. We got a biotech ID. Oops. Capitalized it. Campaign. Huh. 0. Oh no. About to find something out.
Whoa there. You live on this floor?
Yes, sir, officer. Unit 308. Everything all right?
Small disturbance. But you're gonna have to use your key card. I can't let any non-residents pass this point right now.
Sure thing, officer.
Whoa there. You live on this floor?
Yes, sir, officer. Unit 308. Everything all right?
Small disturbance. But you're gonna have to use your key card. I can't let any non-residents pass this point right now.
Sure thing, officer.
I got no clue why it don't work. Individually it works. Something with the save, something. For all those that don't know, if they want to try out slot saving, they can go in alpha. Just don't take the damn badge with you.
Biotech? What the hell is biotech? A biotech employee identification card. I should put this in my backpack and turn it into building security later.
Raise the roof! Raise the roof! Can't raise the roof while I'm moving forward. Had to go out and buy a PS Pro earlier this morning. Man. Can't play retail games on your PS4 dev kit? What kind of bullshit is that? How are you supposed to test shit? You can't play it. How are you supposed to test PS4 shit? You know your PGKs. You can't progress the. You can't really progress past the apartment, Kane? What do you mean by that? What do you mean? What's wrong?
Whoa there. You live on this floor?
Yes, sir, officer. Unit 308. Everything all right?
Small disturbance.
The hell?
But you're gonna have to use your key card. I can't let any non-residents pass this point right now.
Sure thing, officer.
Oh. None happens? Oh, that's weird. Alright, I'm right here. Let's check this out. It's locked. I'm gonna get this key. Go here. It's locked. It's so fucking weird. Who does that? Alright. No phone calls? Alright. So something I messed up yesterday. I don't know. So weird. Let's go with let's say timed events were working. Oh. Oh. Danke. Danke. Oh, just DK gonna start. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Hello, stranger. Oh. Okay. We're having that music. I thought I was listening to some music. Oh, there we go. Got this weird, annoying bot that keeps pinging me for some reason. It's so weird. I don't know how to make it go away. Oh, alright. One more think here. Looks like timed events are working, right? What's not working are interactive events. No, that doesn't make sense. Because the interactive events do work. Interactive events do work. Because if you go in there without a card, no, something wrong then. Can't progress through phone calls. Let me look what happened here. Somehow this is getting thrown out. If the interactive event is not valid, it shouldn't go through anyway. The only logic I added was this. And this shouldn't even get played. This should get saved. Well, I mean, it is basically what's going on here, so let's just get that. Timed events do work. If you're valid, I check to see if you were played. If you weren't, if you're false, then you're good. And it should be true. And then you just add to events played and then play. What would the key card do? Each level has their own child blueprint. Is that right? Wait. Is this already true? Oh, that's a good question. Let's find out. Is it assuming because 0 was in the last level, it's not resetting per level? Somehow it's saving? I don't see how. Each level has their own, you know. Steam key. No water walk. No water mark. No water marks. Yeah. No water mark. No. Alright, the only difference between that. What the hell? That's an ugly door. What is going on with that? Anybody else see that? I ate that popping. Yeah, oh, these. Oh, I broke something. Let's do this thing. Triggered events.
Biotech. What the hell is biotech?
And I'm gonna grab this. Which makes me that. That's true.
A biotech employee identification card. I should put this in my backpack and turn it into building security later.
You should. We shouldn't be. Okay, just want to make sure. Those fans are working. I got boss. And it's saving. I'm curious. Oops. Don't let me do that. I gotta wait.
Whoa there, you live on this floor?
Yes, sir, officer. Unit 308. Everything all right?
Small disturbance. But you're gonna have to use your key card. I can't let any non-residents pass this point right now.
Use
Sure thing,
my
officer.
key card. Use the key card that's in here. Oops. Which I just interacted with this. Stop. Somehow, this is actually saving shit from a different level. What? What? Oh. Okay. This shouldn't really be fucking saving though. I hate you. Rama save. It thinks 0 has already been played. Because this is false. Because this is false now. This is fucking false. It's not playing. I hate you. I hate you. I hate you. How though? Now I'm really curious. These are two different instances. There's no way this actor should know about the other actor in a different level. Oh, my brain. My brain is so fried. Wait. Nah, there's something different that. I did this. They shouldn't need one. Yeah. I shouldn't fucking need one. Maybe I do need one. Ah, it's so weird. Oh, wait. Oh. Oh, well that's interesting now. I just found something out that I didn't know I can do. Why does the music keep stopping? That's interesting. Yeah. If that's true, oh, 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 oh. Alright. 000. Alright. I think Lawrence did that, and okay. Now, it should definitely be unique. Every actor should have a unique one. So this is totally gonna break damn save games now. But that just made me realize that I can have the same actor or child in different levels, and if they have the same GUID, I can save the same information, basically persist. Pretty sure I probably could have done the character a lot easier had I known that a long time ago. Because the character definitely has the same damn thing throughout each level. Well, I mean, this is a different instance now. Might be able to do storage like that too. That would make more sense. Oh, Victor's thinking now. Victor is thinking. I gotta test this out though and see if that even works how I think it's working. Anyways, let's test out this thing. So now we've made it so that this fool has its own little random ID. What's up, Ross the boss from GDN? I gave GDN mods some shit last night because they couldn't control their own fucking server. I guess I should probably, I'm gonna troll them a little bit right now. Promotional. Whoa. Tell me your support. Live. Yeah, last night I went to him because the dude was pinging a lot of shit. Yeah, dude, that dude kept pinging me. I was like, what the fuck? I wasn't getting like mad until the mods kept saying that they couldn't do shit. And then I'm thinking to myself, what kind of fucking moderator are you if you can't fucking control the damn server? Like, okay, I understand they can't ban people. They can't kick people either. Like, they have to mute them after the fact. Like, you couldn't like put the server to timeout until that shit could get on. I mean, like, man, there's so many things I was getting mad. I was getting mad after they said they couldn't do anything. I'm like, what the fuck? You all need more power or some shit. You don't need to be moderators. Actually, they were admins too. They weren't like moderators. They were like full on admins. I don't know what they didn't understand what was going on there. I've got you, baby. I've got you, baby. I've got you, baby. I got you touching me.
Biotech. What the hell is
I think
biotech?
I just dropped my key. No, I didn't. I don't know why that doesn't do that, but I won't cry. Touching me, baby.
A biotech employee identification card. I should put this in my backpack and turn it into building security later.
I need to figure out how to rotate those mofos and line them up again. In the backpack. Sometimes it get really bad. Performance. Yeah. You just bought a Vive? Man, VR is nice. I like VR. VR is nice. I had to go out and buy a damn PS4 Pro because I found out you can't play retail games on the PS4 dev kit. Like, what the fuck? So I'm like, all right, well, whatever, I guess. I wanted to test some games on there, some good games, right before I go and like start fucking around with the controls and shit. I just want to test out like how everybody else like resolved their problems. Obviously, teleport, that's easy, right? But locomotion's a little bit different. For remove locomotion, you have to worry about free move locomotion. Just like how the fuck are you gonna do it? I'm gonna play Doom VR later, and that's the first game I got down there. I got my the PS Pro now all set up and everything, all updated.
308. Everything all right?
Now I just gotta get on there. Got the damn disc in there. It's gotta download all the updates for the damn
Sure thing,
Doom
officer.
shit. And I already saw how they did it. They even have like a move controller. I don't know. Not a move controller. The regular PS4 DualShock. I don't know if I'm gonna. I don't know if I can do without the DualShock thing. I just don't see how that shit's gonna work. Like, no. Like, I'm not trying to spend like 6 months just trying to figure out like a new control scheme for controllers to try to play our game, right? I'm not trying to spend like a lot of time on this, but I might. It's gonna be interesting. I'm gonna try out these games and see how the hell why they even use a controller. And I got a PM Sony anyway. My music keeps turning off.
Welcome to the stress level 0.
All right, fuck you, dude. You're like annoying. Why does the music keep turning off? Alright, I made sure for sure this is on shuffle and a loop playlist. I don't know if it's gonna work. But anyway, like PC VR, it's pretty good. Like the Rift, I still think it's the best one. Like there's a lot of reviews out there that keep saying that the Vive is the best one, but then I look in there and they test out the Vive Pro. The Vive Pro, are you fucking serious? Well, of course. Oculus didn't get their 1.5 refresh out yet. Like, that shit bothers me a lot. Oh, it didn't work. Or did it work? Aha! It's empty now. True. Should be good. Oh, now it's open. And then I open the door. Alright, good. Yay! Victor fixed it! Yay! So that means that the... Oh, I guess I might as well fucking play the rest of it now. I don't feel like... I just hit something. This? I don't know what's going on here, but... I think I have a problem though. But it's not saving. Oh, this is a different one. I was like, what? Just trigger. Oh, you are saving. Good to go. Ugh. I don't like testing out. I mean, I don't mind, but it's really long. This is why we have playtesters. But I will get to make sure
Johnsons
that
are
at the
moving
very
out?
least we can get out of this.
Oh, they were such nice neighbors too.
But I think that was the problem. The event manager was the same dude in each level, and it was saving, which is awesome because I did not know I could do that. Like, I thought it was just supposed to be per level, not per world, I guess you want to call it. Doesn't make sense because that's not what. I definitely need to look into that. It almost doesn't make sense. Like, it almost kind of bothers me that I didn't know this before today, because I would have done a lot of things differently with saving had I known that. Too bad no one's testing. I know, Kane. Do your freaking job, boy. Do your freaking job. Everybody's all busy all of a sudden. Everybody wanted to be like all super groovy and stuff. People wanted to be like assistant to the lead playtester and all that. Now everybody's busy. Kane, you too. What's going on with you? Nah, it's Kane. Kane, good job. Good job. Alright.
Huh. Looks like Tony came by to fix something.
Alright, I hear that. Good job.
Hey, Tony, you in here?
I guess I'll try again here. I have really shit performance in the editor. Man, it's like really bad. I feel like throwing up almost. Alright. Phone calls are working. Alright, cool. I'm good with that. Y'all can figure it out if there's any more bugs with that shit. While I'm here, I'm trying to figure out if I need to do anything. Exit out of that. Let me revert those changes to the maps. I don't need those. I will push this one. 1162. Save load. Event manager. So, didn't know this, but if you use the same GUID, so manually write in like it was before then those saves for persist throughout the game, no matter if it's a different child BP of the parent BP. This actually is very interesting, as we can use this for many things in the future. I probably could have saved. But whatever. Great. Documentation. Your save load system. Oh wait. LP time. What? You going to play? Damn, the music is turned off again. That's so weird. What the fuck? Alright, I guess I'll try something else. Try a different playlist. Discord is having their own little game store. Not sure if that's gonna be good or not, but we'll see. Alright, I don't know what the hell music this is, but I'm not too unhappy with my Delamar headset last. At least I don't have to worry about camera tracking. Delamar. What the fuck is Delamar? Ooh. Ah, it's 2 o'clock. What the fuck? What? The day today went by so quick. Y'all get Scrum.
And there's nothing like it now. Like, eh.
I'd still say the most unique multiplayer game I've ever played, and I don't know if I could say it's my favorite all time, but it's definitely in my top 3.
Yeah.
Natural Selection.
Natural Selection was cute.
My mate got really stuck into that game.
The first one was a lot of fun before they fucked it up, and then
I hated
the updates just they needed to stop at a certain point. They didn't.
They took out too many of the core, like all the like seasoned players, you know, like myself, like all the cool stuff you could do in the game, like they.
You mean, fuck you! All you did was fade. Fuck you.
No, actually, I didn't.
Interesting.
I was a Skulkinator and a Gorge, a pro Gorge.
Yeah, I believe that.
Not too bad. Can you believe that? Like, hey, a world builder likes to play Gorge.
I enjoyed playing Gorge and Skulk, so I mean, same boat.
I made some sick plays as a Gorge, dude. Like I was like game-winning plays. Like I snuck through like all this like tech shit. Like he had scanners everywhere, you know. But I cloaked my way in, dropped the hive. Everybody blinks in, you know. We take it over, you know. Lots of shit like that.
I would hold down the spawn for the longest time as a Skulk, so they just never could catch up. They were fucked.
That was a lot of fun.
Yeah,
I love that game because it was so fucking unique. Like every alien was like, you know, very unique, and it really had to work together. It was like the gameplay was so well done. I thought for like driving home.
It wasn't as balanced as it could have been, and I think that's where they struggled.
They did. Yeah, they struggled with balance, but I mean,
they never got it right. They never got it right. But they got close. Don't get me wrong. There was a point where it was fun, and then they broke it again. Yeah. So, and I'm like, all right, I'm done.
2.0, I thought was like their best.
I can't remember, but it was. I mean, one of the best times. Yeah, multiplayer. I'd say top 3, if they didn't fuck it up later. You know,
it
but
was so much fun though.
Well, I can't say top 3, top 5, top 10, somewhere around there. But like the original Quake Team Fortress is in the top 3. Battlefield 1942, Desert Combat, that was in the top 3. Yeah, I'll say Natural Selection is in the top 5. But fuck, like Natural Selection.
Live mixed reality support. I'm gonna get it in there.
I had no interest in that game.
Going to get it in there.
What is it?
Live.
Arena or combat or whatever the fuck, so you don't need to even work as a team.
T live.
Some shit. I don't know. You didn't need like a
all that fancy shit.
So
everybody says.
Funny. Like some people hated the fact that in Natural Selection you could get into like 3-4 hour fucking long games. You know,
that was
like,
awesome.
Dude, I love
that was the best.
So much, man. Oh my
God, they were intense. Yeah. So fucking intense, and it was a good fucking tug of war.
I'm gonna get that support in there.
The game end in like a minute, like a couple minutes. It could over. Like if you did a well-timed and coordinated shotgun rush as a Marine, like you can win the game like instantly.
Oh yeah,
you could. At the same time,
you could totally fuck yourself too.
As like it was like a win or lose, strategy.
Yeah, it was kind of like a Zerg rush.
Yeah. It all depended like on the opponent, like the alien team. Like if they detected that you were doing it and then they chose their tech after that and like dropped defense chambers, you're basically fucked. Like,
I haven't played Beast Saber yet. I'll wait for it to get on sale.
No, but one of my favorites was when they would go grenades for what were the flying skulks? I can't remember what those were called. Yeah, lurks. Motherfuckers would go grenade launcher. I'm like, what?
Yeah, there were some really pro lurks in that game too. They're like, oh my god, they're so annoying.
Oh,
like,
yeah, super annoying.
The pancake flying strat where they'd go up and down really fast. And it's like, oh, how do you control that shit so well?
Zombie bunny hopping. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, but it was such a good game. I thought I had so many good gaming moments inside that mod.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun in that. Okay, let's take. Let's call. Is Alex here? Nope.
New store store. That.
Natural selection, though. God, I miss that fucking game. There haven't been one since. You don't like it. Like,
Who wants to come with me, Orlando? Orlando IX. I need some helpers.
There's been a couple.
Yeah,
I can't remember.
Nothing.
Orlando.
But I just,
Oh God.
nuclear yawn.
Yeah, that was such a boring piece of shit. Sorry. I mean,
Shit,
I know,
I only have
they
like
were
a week.
trying. I just didn't enjoy it.
That means I need to get a shirt. I keep forgetting about a shirt.
Right.
Where the fuck you be, Alex? Fuck it, we're just gonna start without him.
Nah, he needs to be here, man.
Oh, what do you got going?
I need to ask him a lot of questions. I need to make sure that he can. I mean, if he's, I mean, I'm not saying he's slacking, but I need to make sure that we can stick to a timeline with him.
He's definitely been slacking due to that fucking bullshit flu. But yeah.
Yeah, basically.
No, I got you. We need to make sure he's pacing.
Yeah, if he can't keep up, then I mean, I can go back to finish up the campaign and stuff. Being like, the thing is, like, we want to push out update 3, and we can't just keep waiting, for people.
No, and it needs to go out next week. There's like no excuse.
So, because I'm pretty much done with slot saving, so I was gonna work on finishing up the tutorial today, and then if I need to, I can work on the campaign, the outbreak. So, I can.
Bring his ass again then.
Yeah.
No, I agree. That's right.
Hey, Brian?
Yeah.
After Scrum, I'd like to roll over to go over the scripting.
You want to roll over on your back? What?
Yes.
On his knees.
Hey, waiting for you on Scrum.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry, my kid's having a meltdown. I'll be there in just a second.
Alright, appreciate it. Alright, what were you saying?
I want to roll over to go over the scripting issues and improvements talk, just to make sure there's nothing in there that
we're talking about the voices, right?
Everything.
Okay.
Yeah, everything.
Because, I'm going to be hitting them up today. I'm reaching out and getting whatever lines that need to be re-recorded. Like, I want her to actually yell.
Yeah.
And then obviously the missing lines, and then all the NPCs. So I'll be doing that today as well. But I'll leave that for Scrum.
Those lines might need to also be like equally, yelling back in response.
Which voices?
Like his voice.
The players.
The same lines. Yeah. Like his.
Yeah.
As a response. So
well, we'll go over this script so it's like super obvious what I need to do.
I just want to make sure we catch every little thing.
Yeah, because I don't want to return to it if I don't have to.
Hey, sorry about that.
Kid having a meltdown?
Yeah.
Oh.
Good times. All right, let's go ahead and get some Scrum going. Afterwards, Alex, Victor has some questions.
Ticket!
Jason, after Scrum, and you'll go over the script. Let's go ahead and get
LA.
All right.
Just
start.
drive.
I am
Takes 2 days.
currently working on all the city and apartment audio. I've got a lot of new ambient sounds for the city, so it definitely sounds more alive than it is right now. got shit going on in a number of directions, so shit's
Where's all
going
my
to be
cams?
going down. And it's not one single overlapping audio. It's different areas, different.
Am
zones.
I on here? Oh, I am.
So should sound pretty good.
Oh,
I'm really
I'm
happy.
famous.
Working on
Tried
some
to 4
loops
people.
right now. Right now I'm just
It
doing
was good there.
car alarms. I got about 6 of them. I'm really happy with. I'm also working on the apartment. I've got some other ambient sounds, activity in the hallways, doors breaking down, arguing, bit of struggle, helicopter flying over. Speaking of which, how simple would it be to get a spotlight to cross over your balcony when you're, out there?
Pretty easy.
Then all right, cool. Because what I think I'd do is we can do something simple where a spotlight just travels around out in the city and just have a flyby.
Yeah, we just straight up need to add it to the helicopter if it's a sequence.
Oh, I don't even need a helicopter. I just need the idea that there's a helicopter there.
Oh, why not have the actual helicopter do it?
Because, well, the sound would be a lot closer and you'd have to be out on the balcony to see it.
Oh, I thought you wanted to do it when the helicopter is supposed to fly by when you get on the parking deck.
No, this one's for your actual apartment room. I want something that goes by the balcony, just a light.
That might be trickier.
Why is that?
Because of the number of shadow casting directional lights that are already active. I'll have to take a look. I'll get back to you on it.
We'll talk about it. It's just something I thought would add to the feel.
Well, if we have it like far enough outside, like it's on the buildings outside, that it's not overlapping any of the lights that are inside, then it's not a problem.
It shouldn't be an issue, no.
Okay.
Scrum time.
So there's that. Another thing I want to do is start adding audio to. I prepared. Nothing's done yet, but I prepared a lot of audio for opening car doors, closing car doors, trunks, wood doors, metal doors. Yeah, all that in drawers. So hope to have that done for early next week, so we can start implementing it. Did a bunch of shit yesterday, but I'm trying to remember what it was. Further optimization. Oh, I added the volumes and shit to vacancy. That's done. Yeah, just a lot of sound. All right, that's me. Alex, go.
Got muted. So I've got the. Well, my thing from yesterday was I got the machine gun on the Humvee working pretty great.
Awesome.
I just need to. Well, I was gonna hook it up to the event manager, but it could just be turned on from the start. It'll only shoot zombies that are inside a box that's defined in the level. So I don't know. Either way, whatever. I just need to figure out the best way to activate it, and it just starts shooting zombies. I'm going to be modeling a swaddled baby for the wife, so that Paul can actually animate the wife running.
Good.
I'm not going to spend too much time on that. It's going to be pretty simple because you're never going to, hopefully,
little
never
burrito.
Yeah, pretty much exactly. And I think that's it. I mean, I've got the whole bunch of stuff from the redo thing, but that's my immediate plan.
Paul, just remember when the wife's running towards you after you go through the gate, she needs to punt the baby.
Yeah, just like a solid spiral.
She needs to be able to drop the baby and just kick it over you.
Oh, okay, gotcha. No problem.
The baby.
I'll add,
Don't kick the baby.
yells of joy from the baby, like yeah, it'll be awesome. All right.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. It's fine. Okay.
All right. Let's get Mike going. Mike.
Hey,
I think you muted yourself again.
I think you muted yourself again, yeah.
Hello?
There you go.
Okay, so I changed the dimensions for the photos for the website for Monochrome, so I'm going to be switching those out probably tomorrow, since today I'll be focused on scripting.
I looked at the images this morning. It looks like you scaled them rather than what I would have done is pushed out the canvas itself and added a black layer in the back so the logo didn't get stretched, because that's what it looks like right now, stretched.
Okay, yeah, I'll add a layer then and redo that.
Yeah, just remember, you want to scale actual size So nothing stretches left and right or up and down. And then when you get the size that you want of the logo, what you do is then you expand or contract the canvas, making sure not to cover up any art, and then you just add the background to the background.
Right.
Yeah, and that way nothing gets stretched.
Okie dokie, got that. And then also, I got the dev blog. If you guys had a chance to finish that.
Fuck, I didn't do mine at all.
Yeah,
That's
my fault.
I
I'll
think
do
I
mine
got
afterwards as
2
well.
people on it.
I'll do something right after Scrum real quick.
Yeah, same.
That's fine. Take your time. Other than that, I'll be working on switching with Jason. Unless Jason, you want me to push it, I can do that.
We need to. I'd like to today. Are you going to be available the rest of the day, or?
Yeah, I'm free. I'm free all today. So pretty much today and tomorrow, I can dedicate all to just the FTP and scripting stuff.
I want to have. Well, we're already doing like a rollover meeting after Scrum with. I got to do one with Brian and probably Alex, and then after that, I wanted to have one with you and Brian and probably Victor and anybody else who like voluntarily wants to be there to talk about the next mission. But
sure.
The only required people would be myself, Brian, Alex, and Victor, and you.
Yep, that sounds good.
Okay. Yeah, Paul and Lawrence.
Huh?
Not required. No. All right.
Well, I didn't want to go anyway.
All right, Mike. Did you have anything else?
No. I posted the update that Victor had for the alpha save on NDDB and social media, so that's good to go.
Good.
Already posted it, so it's good.
Awesome. All right. In that case, Lawrence, go.
Cool. Okay, so I did I finished doing the WISE thing for you, which basically,
Yes.
so zombies now built into the AI tree they just got a service randomly 5 to 10 seconds. They do a check to see if a player's within any acceptable range, and if not, and there's sounds playing, it just cuts them all, and when it comes into play, it enables them all. So we may well need to change that, but yeah, if you like flying around and there's no player near them, you won't hear them anymore. So
brilliant, fantastic.
That is the thing.
And we've removed the UE4 sounds, right?
All the, yeah, that's kind of Paul's Scrum, but yeah, so basically that has been done, but I'll let him, yeah. So
okay, thank you.
Cool. So I just took over place. I've got the stuff in the ABP. I'm happy to show you where it all is. So if you need to look at it, I've amended the comments and I've kind of So I probably need to show you Brian at some point.
That's in the AI build, right? Not the dev build.
Yeah, it is. But I'm at the testing phase before I can merge back. So it's all looking good, and I haven't done anything yet. I just need to
I'm
test
excited
a bit
for
more
that.
before I'm happy. So yeah, that's it, and fixed some stuff which I kind of like. It was a bit broken before, and while I fixed it, I broke something else yesterday, so I had to do some more like mucking around with the movement stuff, but it seems really good. Now, and just testing and getting ready for the merge. This is me.
Yeah, very good. All right, Paul.
Alright, so I started the framework for the animations on the soldier. Not done with it, I'm still working on it. And then, yeah, I got tasked to do the sound. So I went for everything animation and replaced the notifiers or the K events with the proper ones that Lawrence can call out in his code and manage it so they don't play when he doesn't want to. I also went for the animations but didn't have any notifiers, so we're running old school UE4 sounds. I replaced those ones as well. The only ones I didn't touch is the certain state animations which we disabled because we're not using them right now. If we ever decide to come back to those ones, then we will be. I'll just quickly run through those ones as well. I know where they are, so now I'm gonna have to look for it. And yeah, I'm back at the Soldier ABP right now.
Good shit.
That's me.
I've got a thing actually which I forgot to say. So basically, I had a look through the BP footsteps component that's been added to the zombies, and that's setting the material stuff on the standard WIS component, but that's actually set at the mouth height of the zombies. So basically, at the moment,
it was moved. It was moved up because it was running under the ground.
Is that fine? So that's still what I'm meant to use. I just thought I would.
Oh no, it's something we're gonna, because before the IK was going down and into the floor, and so
but there is no IK on the zombies.
Oh, the zombies. That one I don't know why the zombie.
Okay. So basically, right. So currently the way it's set up on the zombies is the zombies have two WIS components. They've got one WIS component which is being used for the breathing loop,
Right.
They've got another one which is being used for everything else. But the BP footsteps component has been added, and that's setting the material parameter of the one currently that's used for the mouth, which is also now used for the footsteps. Should we change that so there's a third
Yes.
WIS component for the feet, which seemed more logical to me, but I would.
Well, so we've got a mouth one for breathing.
Right. Okay.
And
Yeah. So
then-
we got.
And the other one is just for everything else, and everything else
is
dubs and moans. Like,
yeah, all of the anything else which the zombie needs to say or will say in the future comes out of the other one. They're just for one shots. The breathing loop is on its own, so we can kill the component.
right.
We can just stop all from the component.
Do the same with the
But-
footsteps.
Yeah. So that's it. So I'm just going to put another one in place, and I'm just going to have to make an edit to the BP footsteps component, so it targets the footsteps one instead of
Yes,
the.
please.
Yeah, cool. I'll get that done. Nice one. That's me.
Fantastic.
Sorry.
Paul, was there anything else? Paul?
No, that's it.
I just want to make sure. All right, Jason, go.
Yesterday I got the subway stuff in and exported the scene for Paul, so he can do the animations for Manuel's finale.
Mhm.
And
In the future, we definitely need to run stuff by the team so that they're aware that these changes are coming. It was just a bit of a surprise for him, and I understand that. That said, if we just remember, guys, if I task you with a job, you finish the job, and then I have you redo the job, you're still getting paid for the work. Either way, it changes nothing. It's not like wasted work. I mean, it is for me, but none of the developers are actually working on it. Just remember that. It changes nothing. So keep that in mind. Go ahead, Jason. Sorry.
let's see. And this morning, what I did was, since we're getting ready to get back on campaign, we've been talking about fixing up some of the naming conventions of the levels. So I went in and all the hub levels, which everybody seemed to find confusing, that we're calling that the hub and not. It wasn't like part of the city, right? It was for multiplayer. So I moved all those, and that's now in a new directory called multiplayer.
Mm-hmm.
So all those maps no longer have the hub prefix either. It's just called Dust Bowl.
Gotcha.
So all the scripting and packaging stuff, all the references need to get updated. But all
the only thing that I know of that needs that is, for me, is the BP _ aka Start Ambient.
Yeah. Okay. So that was cleaned up. My back and upper neck, upper back and lower, my shoulders shit started getting real tight. I was on a call with Victor this morning and ended up taking a break and laying down for a while, try to loosen it back up. So it's feeling better now, but I'm clocked back in at this point.
Okay.
So that's about it.
Fucking little bitch. All right, Victor.
It was bad.
Yeah, I know.
Pushed out the alpha, and then some random dude said shit's broke, but he said that shit at like 12 o'clock, and I was like, well, that's too fucking bad. You're gonna have to wait till tomorrow morning. Right. So anyway, so I was doing that this morning. It took me a while. I finally fixed it, but so this I didn't know this, and actually I'm still a little confused at how this exactly works because I didn't think this is how it worked, but So using the ROM save, the GUIDs, it's supposed to save that actor, right, inside each level, and it's supposed to persist. However, that's actually not exactly what it does. What happens is if you have the same actor or a child of an actor in a different level, but it's the same GUID,
it seems like the same thing.
Then it's going to it's going to save the exact variables and replicate that over to the next level. Well, Lawrence, this is not your fault. I mean, but you had put I didn't realize this, but you had put a GUID manually for the save manager, and I think, I don't know, maybe not. Who knows? Doesn't matter. But there was it was a GUID manually placed inside that event manager, and I didn't know, but it took me a while because I couldn't figure out like why is this shit like saving? Why is the events like not doing whatever, blah blah? And I was like, this is so weird. So anyways, long story short, I figured it out, and I was like, all right, cool. So now it doesn't do that anymore. It doesn't save a manual. There's no manual save of the GUIDs. But it's interesting though, because we can use this for like something simple like the storage system for the crafting, because like if we can keep track of like the same struct basically through each actor, then bam, done deal. It's like it's gonna always be the same save no matter where in the world. It's always gonna be the same the bank system. That's what I was getting at. And there's probably other uses for it too, but I didn't realize that. I thought it was per level, not per game. It's really weird. I don't know. It's interesting stuff. But anyways, other than that, I'm pushing out another alpha now so people can actually play the rest of the game, and they can see, because they couldn't progress through anything basically. Either A, people didn't get the Battletech badge and they made it to the department, but then the phone calls never played, or B, they took the Battletech badge to the clean department and then they couldn't progress past the cop because that first stupid thing wouldn't work. So yeah, it was either or. So basically game breaking. Then today I also want to after I push this out, since that was fixed that, I wanted to do the tutorial, and then I want to get with Alex sometime today to see about if he needs help finishing up the campaign or not, because I really would like to get beta going sooner than later. So wanna know. But if not, after the tutorial, I'll look at what other random stuff I want to take care of. There's some stuff that in the tutorial might need localization anyway, so I might just end up working on localization, getting that workflow going, and so I don't have to really worry about it. Just have the localizers do their jobs, and it should be pretty simple to update the localization easy because other than that, that's it. I was on a call with Jason for an hour or so today, and we were talking about random shit, so trying to get the game out. Which brings me up to the next point. Again, I'm going to keep harping on this. Yeah, on this point here is, if we want to release PSVR, if we want to release PSVR, we need to know what is going to PSVR. Like, no shit. Like, we really need to know, and we need to get that done sooner rather than later, because it's going to be a little bit of a process. Even if whatever we submit to Sony, it still needs to go through their channels to actually get released. Which brings me to point number 2 is we need a kick-ass fucking trailer for PSVR. We need to spend some money. I'm telling you, we need. Yeah, I know. We need to spend some money on this one. Like, we really need a kick-ass trailer.
See if we can pull it off. God damn it! If we had Bastion, it'd be
fine. Because we need to submit that and.
Fiverr. What?
No, not Fiverr. Not for this.
Alex? Oh, I was just saying, maybe you should try reaching out to Bastion. Maybe he'll respond to you.
Or hate on me, one of the two. No. Yeah, I'll reach out to him.
But told me he was a lumberjack, man. I don't know.
All right. Yeah, I'll hit up Bastion and see. But the thing is I'm not sure how he'd feel about doing something like that.
Yeah.
I'm going. Right. Yeah, because I'm going.
Reach out, but to answer your question, Victor, I thought we all confirmed what's going out to PSVR is the tutorial, campaign 1, 2, and 3. As well as that's what you said, we needed 3.
Oh, I swear I said 5. But okay, let's go with. I swear I said 5. But let's go with 3. Okay.
You said 5 hours.
5 hours? Did I? I might have said 5 hours.
You said 5 hours. You never said 5 campaigns.
Okay, that's fine.
3 plus hub.
3 plus.
See, that's what I'm saying. The hub, the 3 campaigns,
right.
And the tutorial.
But this is where me and Jason were a little bit odds and ends this morning. Was like, what in the hub needs to get done for PSVR? Like, a lot of this shit, like, I mean, I know Jason wants everything done, right? But that's not gonna happen, right?
Everything.
It's not gonna happen, right? So we need a set number of features of what we want for the hub,
right?
And then and then we can like focus. Let's zone in and focus on this stuff, and then because I still need like, let's say it takes less than a month for me to get everything over the PSVR. Like this is like with very few issues. Then it needs to get through the TRC checklist, and then whatever kickbacks that I get from them, which the first time will probably be quite a bit. Then I come back and I have to fix that shit, and then whatever blah blah blah. Let's say I'm gonna guess this is between a 1 and 2 month process. And this is just, by the way, because I want to do the demo first, and I'm gonna try to get this out. I'm starting on it hopefully this weekend. I got everything all set up now, so like I just want to like go ahead and look at it. But I still need a trailer, which is just where it's coming out now. It's like I still need a trailer to be like, hey, the demo's out, come play this, and then another trailer later when we actually launch. So.
Well, if anybody's got any suggestions, I mean, I'll be hitting up Bastion, but feel free to fucking run anything by me that you might think be fit. So.
Yeah. Trailer?
Yeah.
Yeah. Any ideas?
Not
like,
a trailer idea.
No.
More like. No. I don't mind that, but that is not the priority. The priority is finding somebody who can actually
find
do
someone.
It.
Yeah.
That isn't going to cost us $10,000.
I mean, like I look at some of the PSVR trailers that go out from indie devs, from solo indie devs, and I'm kind of amazed at what they've been able to accomplish. They pull a lot of them just use sequencer inside the editor for a lot of their stuff. So we're still gonna need somebody dev work. We're still gonna need dev work to get done to like have a decent a scene or a couple scenes.
Way.
If we go that
the
way.
Direction we go, right?
Yeah.
Because there's also the 2D option where it's like a comic with layers. That would work because it's just story based. Not saying that's how it has to be done. I'm just saying like we can get some pretty decent fucking impressions from that. But
right. But yeah, I mean it's a really simple way to get hyped because it goes out on the PlayStation Network YouTube, and like everybody sees it. Like there's a solo, like I said, there's a solo dev, UE4 solo dev, and he had like almost 100,000 views, and then he got on like a shit ton of fucking articles within like 48 hours of him releasing the trailer because the trailer was just that good. So it's like, oh.
I should hit up James. I wonder what he's been up to. All the videos he's done for us have gotten over 1 million views.
I still watch that Neo Tokyo trailer once in a while.
It's amazing, yeah.
But yeah, I'm just throwing out some shit because we're getting to that point where we need to start marketing just a little bit, just a little bit.
Of course.
Victor, I sent you the tracking
yeah.
banner. Will be there today.
Saw it. Thank you. Yeah. So now I have a monochrome banner because you bought that, and I was like, "What the hell? Would you buy that?" And they gave me money to buy this, so I ended up buying. So I ended up buying another banner because I was like, "Well, shit, I got this money, might as well use it." So I bought a monochrome banner, but it just has the monochrome symbol. It looks pretty sweet, actually. You'll see it. Hold on, somebody takes a picture. There's gonna be actually a couple people from the community actually going there. So.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, there's a few people from my Twitch that are going, and then so people will be live streaming. There's one guy, the biker guy. What's his name? Steve Biker Sleeve, something. Forgot the YouTuber, whatever his name is.
No idea.
But yeah, he's going there and he's YouTubing. Yeah, he's I guess live streaming. Yeah, he's leaving there, so he's a part of the community. He already asked me if he could take pictures. I'm like, yeah, why not? I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah.
Of course. Why wouldn't you want to take pictures? Like.
Dude, take pictures of setup and breakdown as well.
Setup, like process, like, hey, this is how, like a process.
This is it's something we can post on our day one shit.
I guess so, yeah.
And heading home, then we'll have a follow up.
Yeah. Oh.
No, it's good for the community.
Oh, I do need to pull you two aside, you and Alex also, because I need to know what information I can give out and print to give out to investors and stuff.
Okay.
Like if I'm allowed to use Contagion data and OG Contagion stuff, blah blah blah.
You know what? Alex will be able to answer all of that for you.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think there's really anything off the top. Well, whatever. We'll talk.
Well,
about it.
but
Yeah.
talk about it first.
Yeah. We'll talk about it. I just want to know, like, what data I want to put, or I'm gonna be allowed to print out and not, and share with them.
I'm the type of person who likes to keep shit secret, so I'm not good for that discussion.
Yeah. Cool.
All right. Other than that, any questions for me, guys? All right, cool. So it's gonna be Jason. We were going over the script. We do that and then grab the others and go over the second script, I guess. How do you want to do this? Because I want to be able to get to work as soon as possible because I'm in the middle of something, so I want to keep my head straight.
I definitely think Alex should probably be part of the going over the Outbreak scripting review, like just.
Okay. Yeah. No, I agree. Yeah.
Yeah.
In fact, we should probably grab Victor too, just in case he helps Alex.
He doesn't mind. I mean.
Victor, I'd like
Yeah,
you
that's
to be there,
fine.
'cause that way we don't have to deal with it later and be like, what the fuck, guys? So, I understand. It just save us some time. Then, Lawrence, when are we thinking I'll be able to start testing footsteps and breathing?
Soon. Yeah.
As in today?
Oh,
yeah, like
footsteps.
Okay,
The sooner
yeah.
I get out of the meeting, the sooner it gets merged.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah,
fantastic. I just wanted to double check.
Yeah, no, that's it. Unless something
Second.
basically unless something unforeseen comes up, like a huge glaring bug, which I suddenly have to fix, I see
Of
no
course.
reason why it shouldn't be very soon.
Lawrence, can you take like half an hour before you do that and verify that the components inside the character and the zombies are even needed for that component? Because the AK notifies are doing something totally different, and I think we're doing double or triple
I don't
the work.
think it's needed. I looked at it today and I was just like, well.
Wait, hold up. It might be the confusion I had before where we had both WYs and UE4 playing. Is that
No,
what you're
this
saying?
is definitely WYs.
Yeah, WYs.
No,
Yeah.
before that. There was UE4.
No, this is a different thing.
Yeah.
Sorry, this is a different thing. You're talking about the BP_footsteps component.
Yeah. Because that component, I don't know if that's needed.
I don't think it's needed. It's tracing it's on tick. It's tracing on tick, mate.
Yeah, but
I just try take it off and see if it makes any difference.
Well, if you take it off, then for sure it's not going to do the trace, which is that trace is what's doing the change of the foot of
the change of physical
the physical
parameter.
yeah. But so that's the problem. Actually, well, that's one problem. The problem is the second problem, the big problem actually. So maybe number one is that's creating a component inside that component. That active component is using not creating. It's using the component from the character or the thing.
Component. Yeah.
But
the one in its mouth as well.
Yeah, but if you go into the AK notify, it's creating a different component. I don't know if you noticed that.
Yeah. No, that's right. That's
yeah.
right.
So why? Well, there's a lot of fucking components getting created, but why? I don't understand that problem.
We need to go through and figure that out as well. Fuck, that's right. I forgot about that.
So before you merge that, if we could figure that out, that would be swell because that's been like in the back of my head, like, why the fuck are there so many components getting created? Like, there shouldn't be that many.
We followed the directions, and the directions are off. Yeah.
Yeah, found that. I'll have a look at it. I'll look at it. That's fine.
I appreciate that, Lawrence. Sorry about that.
No, that's absolutely fine. I'm doing this kind of thing.
Well, it's the thing is like, if this is affected performance, which I think it is, then it's gonna help. It's gonna help. Yeah, so it's gonna help a lot with the zombies and especially because the zombies.
If we get it done right, it should be a lot better. Plus, with that on top of the muting, I think that's another great thing. So together, that would be amazing.
Sure. I'll take a look.
All right. Go be my hero.
Yay.
All right. Did anybody need Lawrence right now? Cool. Lawrence, go.
Oh, I'll get back to it.
Did anybody need Paul right now? Paul, enjoy.
Okay. See ya.
All right. Anybody need Mike right now? Cool, Mike. Have a fun day. All right. Let's see here. Mike, get the fuck out of here.
He's AFK. He doesn't even know any better.
Get the fuck out of my room.
Oh, sorry, I muted myself. I was talking and I'm like, oh. Alright, I'll be around if you guys need me. I'm gonna pull out the laptop, start ready.
All right, man. Peace.
Alright.
All right, let's go over the script. You go ahead and prep. Get everything prepped. I'm gonna go grab something to eat. Fuck, I'm starving. 1 second.
Everything's ready.
If you don't want any damn spoilers, don't
Start
watch
posting
the
links.
following, or don't listen
Already
to the
posted.
following. What? What'd you post?
Just kidding.
Yeah, well, what the fuck? I didn't see no shit. The hell?
Not that fast. I tried to be.
Okay, alpha goes up. Alpha. I wish there was the easy way to do check marks or check boxes inside fucking Google Docs. Oh, well, we're already starting off and we need Brian. What the hell? All the audio that he's doing or redoing. Oh, we do now.
What the hell? Like if you hide a light component
Okay.
in an actor, like if you set it to not visible,
Mhm.
it shouldn't render the light, right? Like it should be turned off.
No, you have to set the intensity down to 0.
Really?
I forgot why. I don't know. It's probably a bug, but whatever. It's Unreal, so who knows?
Yeah,
All I know,
like,
I
could've
just do that
sworn
shit.
I could have sworn it worked the other way, but yeah, okay. Not a problem.
Now, if you look at my BP underscore spotlight or BP underscore point light or whatever random shit I have in there, you can see what I did to turn off and on stuff. Which
Yeah.
why are you doing it anyway? For what?
Oh, I don't even know if I'm gonna end up doing this. I'm just adding a light to the muzzle flash for the Humvee when it starts shooting nudes.
Oh, how come you don't use the particle?
I have a particle, but it doesn't light this scene up. If this is gonna be like super expensive, then I'm not gonna keep it turned on. But
Why don't you just use the light from the particle though? Or just put a light in the particle.
you can put a light in a particle.
The shit lights for sure. Yeah, the particles definitely light. I don't know how to do it. I mean, I've done it before, but U4 particle light.
I didn't know you could do that.
I forgot what it's called. Hold on. Yeah, they're just called particle emitters. Or sorry, particle light module. The particle light. Yeah.
I had no idea that was a thing.
Yeah, they light. The light emitters. They just light. Yeah, because when that's what I used it when I did sparks and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what I used for sparks. Yeah, use that.
Right. What about sparks?
Oh, just making.
Victor just telling me that you can put lights inside particles. It's awesome.
Oh.
Yeah.
Makes it look nice. I mean, yeah, like you knew. What the hell?
Of course I knew.
Whatever.
Have you seen the effects? They've got a bunch of. Show that shit.
I'm actually surprised. Oh, you know what? No, I'm not surprised because that's probably using that stock shit that came from that pack. But Alex, if you don't, I don't know, Jason. I thought you said you had different particle for that anyway.
What?
For the damn Humvee thing, the Hunter, whatever the shit's called, Rhino.
That's the Rhino.
That you wanted to use for.
Oh, I wanted to add tracer effect.
Well,
right.
yeah, that's something different. Don't worry about the tracer effect. But I mean, yeah, don't worry about that.
Yeah, I mean, we have tons of different, muzzle flash,
Yeah.
we can.
I think that's better, Alex, if you just find one in there. I think I have a pack too that has like 500 muzzle flashes. I don't know if that's the one that you have too, but.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I think that's the one we have. Most of those are like sci-fi muzzle flashes.
There's a lot.
Yeah.
But I'll need to optimize whatever one you like, because it's going to have stuff in there it doesn't need to have, like a lot of smoke and all that.
As for tracers, if Alex wants to handle that, Alex, I would recommend just doing a simple, line trace, or even just a simple like a mesh, one like really super long mesh that's like a cylinder, and just have the material. Well, obviously it's gonna be invisible. Most of it, the material is gonna be invisible, except for this one little strobe, like pew pew pew.
Yeah,
yeah. Badass this and make a projectile.
No, don't do a projectile.
That bounces around everywhere.
No. Wait, I think it actually already has a projectile. It's already shooting. Did you already change that?
I didn't get rid of it. I disconnected it. So now it does it shoots just like our firearms do, the line trace and everything.
Oh, that's lame. Oh,
How's that lame? I was shooting like tennis balls before.
Yeah, but you could have just easily put a damn bullet, a different model in there, and then it could have. Then yeah.
Fourth shot.
Every fifth shot you could have done a tracer round. That's another way that I could have done. Anyway.
Yeah, tracer will look so good in VR, dude.
Mm.
Anything you can see like that whizzing past you looks really good. Anyways, let's talk about the script.
All right.
So let's start at the very top. Best place to start.
Mm-hmm.
If we want to add some kind of, Victor and I were talking this morning, and I had an idea when I was pouring the first idea that popped in my head. I was like, how can we improve the transition from when you pick up the journal and then load into the mission? And I was thinking, like, we should do, like, the book kind of opens up when you click it, and it'll automatic that you started it, right? You can't drop the book at that point. And then your character will just kind of start reading some, like, whatever the story is, right? Like, we'll have some dialogue that he starts to read, and then as we're fading out at that moment, so it's like you're sitting down to, read, whatever's in the book, and then, oh, now you're going to play, and that's where it kind of picks up. And then when you're in the start, like, your HMD is blacked out because we're using these fades, but I don't know that we can show anything on the HMD if we're doing it that way. But it'd be nice if we showed, like, the Contagion, like the title of whatever mission you're playing. So it'd be like Outbreak, and then that fades out.
Yeah, we could do that. I mean, we had that working, semi-working, and then it broke Rift user, so I stopped using it. But remember, I was telling you that we should do the environments for the loading screen in between the levels.
Yeah, we still need to do that.
We still need to do that. I think if we did that, then that would just take care of the transition itself. Then it won't look like it's just a black fucking rectangle, because it does look like poop.
Like, I would show Outbreak, or monochrome present. You don't have to do that, monochrome or whatever, but we should definitely show the title of the mission, and then under that would fade in like just a made up time, like, and date, like the date and time, and it's like you see the seconds, going, and then like that all fades out, and then the mission kind of starts from there.
Can you put together a mock-up?
Yeah, I can do that. Let me make a note.
Now, before we get ahead of ourselves, Jason, you keep fucking adding a whole bunch of shit every day, man, to this stuff. We're never gonna progress to fucking mission 2.
This is why I want to have like all the bells and whistles that we want to do. We don't have to do everything right now, but I want to.
Can we break this down?
Document it.
Okay, that's fine, but can we break it down?
Everybody's always complaining we don't have documentation for all this stuff, so I'm gonna get it all documented.
Yeah, can we not have that for phase 1 then? Can that be like phase 2 or some shit?
Yeah, sure. I'm still gonna write it down though.
Because at this point, we're never gonna get PSVR release, man. We're never even gonna launch out of early access. We'll be here like 5 years later, still working on Outbreak mission. Let alone we probably won't even get to the tutorial. 5 years later.
That's gonna be one epic fucking campaign.
What, the five year later Outbreak, only one mission. It's gonna be the best. It's gonna be the best hour that you ever played in VR though, because it's gonna be
that arcade game is gonna be dialed
in. Yeah, for sure. What the fuck? 1 hour.
We playing old Zombie Panic on the arcade.
Holy fuck.
At the very least, though, we
with
should definitely-
multiplayer support.
Yeah. But nah, for real. I mean, sadly, the thing is, like, we kind of do need to move on because, like,
We do.
the users that have paid already don't understand that the amount of time and money that or say money, the money that they invested in, they understand that they want content. But just because we add content to the already mission that they already have, they don't see that as like added content at all. And
We know.
they don't see the same thing with the tutorial. They're not going to see that as added content. They'd be like, "Fool, I already know how to fucking play. Where the fuck is mission 2 and 3?" Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't wait. But it's still. All right, we're moving on.
We got it. Yeah.
So the line that needs to be has already been recorded, and we need to replace it. Is that audio like ready to go? Yes or no?
I'm going through all the audio today. All of it.
He has to
Because
do
I know
every
that-
single one of them. Yeah.
Yep. Because there's a shift in a couple of, and we need to fix that. So I now have it all. Hopefully, if there's anything missing, I mean, I think I've got it all.
Are you going through all the lines, like going through script?
Single line.
You're making sure that because we did a lot of revisions for those, so I just want to make sure.
Yes, we have to match them up with
Okay.
the final script. By the way, do we have a final script? I think we do. It's grayed out. It's got green, yeah, we've got it. Yeah.
I'll pass the link later.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure I've got it, but yeah, I'll be going through all the audio today, setting up the phone conversations with the phone effect, etc. Now I can use the one I actually like using. Well, the one I created. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, so I already did the timings update. If anybody has played it yet, let me know what you think. But it should be a bit better than what it was.
Yeah.
Still only placing one axe.
You want to randomize that? To be honest, I don't know if we. I mean, do you really want to randomize it?
It's not gonna. I mean, there's not like there's a ton of, room to explore that's gonna make a huge difference anyway.
The only issue I see with the randomization is that exactly there's not enough room to explore, and no one's gonna go down that aisle if there's no fucking axe down there. Basically, there's no reason to go down there.
Not like that, but I mean, how often are you gonna keep playing that fucking area just to see how many times you can find the axe out there?
Well,
but
eventually
I mean,
the idea was
we definitely want.
What's that?
Those rooms that you could actually go in. So I mean, but right.
Well, then that could be a later update. Yeah.
Phase 10.
Yeah, phase 10. But yeah, that's the thing. We do want random objective items in the future, but that'll be more for co-op.
Well, I'm just saying, like, if you don't fix this for now, then it needs to definitely be fixed, like, probably later, like in the next mission, possibly. Like, I'm just saying, like, there may.
What needs to get fixed?
He means added.
Like placement of, being able to sexy place something with.
Oh, you just need my preview thing. You want me to add the preview thing? Oh. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I didn't know what you were talking about. I was like, what? Yeah. That shit works.
It doesn't matter for the fuses because they're fuses.
Yeah, that's fine.
For like the axes, like
Okay. Okay, so why do you not like physically simulated objects on spawn? Like why are you so hard against it? Like anything, because when you place them in there, obviously they're floaty. Locked. They're floaty in the air. Yeah.
Give me an example of what.
A can, soda can.
What?
If it's that can have physics enabled.
Because as soon as I shoot it, I expect it to bounce around, but no, I have to pick it up first.
Right.
It's something that I have to place that if it had physics, it was going to tumble and change position, and like it would go onto the floor or something where the player would have to bend all the way down and pick it up. Then I'm not going to enable physics right away.
Well, I think that's just a matter of you figuring out the right angle when you get the preview in and stuff like that. I mean, like, see, I don't. Yeah, see, that doesn't make sense to me because like, you should be able to have a.
Never have physics enabled.
But why?
Placed right now.
Oh well, yeah, I understand that because it's in the thing.
It's in
the wall, but there's.
That's my case there where it won't.
Right, but we were saying like the remote control, the trash, the debris, weapons.
That stuff can have physics enabled on it, yeah.
But we have a lot of weapons that don't either.
Yeah. Can we? But what I was trying to get at, can we enable that by default? And what little, because it's more like the majority of the items should have physics enabled rather than not. So if you really want something like the axe in the wall, then you could disable that by yourself per instance in the level.
I agree.
That may play wonky though with some objects like the fuses, because I'm placing it. Like, some objects don't always have like the greatest collision on it, and if I'm
we could put a rectangle in there.
Well, see, okay, so this is a good thing though, because then we find out what is fucked up with the collisions, and if we need to fix them, they need to get fixed. Because there's no reason why like that we can't do this just because there's collisions that are messed up. Then we need to fix them. Yeah, we need to fix those.
I'm not using that as a counterpoint to why we shouldn't do it. I want to do it. I'm just making you aware of like the issues that we'll have.
Oh yeah. That's the obvious one. Yeah. But there's quite a bit we can do to get like fuses working really nice. It doesn't have to be a rectangle.
Here's my other like issue is quest items. Since you're spawning it through your event manager, it's not actually placing the object. It's gonna spawn the object
and drop.
So it's right.
So there's two ways we could do that. Again, either A, I could put a simple bool, physics, simulate physics, or not, and then, or you could just do that again. Like that's not like really that's pretty trivial in the grand scheme of things.
I wouldn't be able to change like the property of the thing it's gonna spawn, because if it's spawning it at the special spawn point that I'm using for the quest items, then I have no way to override it currently. I'm just.
But I would. Yeah, I can add a simple bool.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
I'm just letting you know.
Well, yeah, he's just pointing it out.
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
Alright. So respawning ammo. This thing is in. Have you guys played it? It's working pretty well.
For what?
The ammo mags. Yeah.
Does it feel pretty good?
Yeah.
I mean, the only thing that's, I don't know.
Too much ammo.
Is like, you can endlessly just sit there and just like, I'm gonna grab like 10,000 rounds of ammo. It doesn't matter, but I'm
I mean,
saying,
we could just say there's a limit, like after it spawned 20 magazines and it runs out or something like that.
I would think that the wife's car would have exploded by.
Yeah, I don't see. That's why I don't get with the whole unlimited ammo thing. I never understood that. You could literally, we need to figure out what's the worst case scenario, and that's how many rounds or ammo mags you spawn. And I doubt more than 3 or 4 mags are needed ever.
Well, I mean, we're going to be doing one-shot bolt action, so that'll replace the issue we have right now, which is M16 that requires. What?
The M16 and bolt action. What's the difference? Between M16 and bolt action? Other than one-shot kill. But why? So you're talking about a body shot with a bolt action is a one-shot kill, but an M16 one shot. What's the difference? That's what I'm saying.
Makes sense. They would feel like paper. With a bolt, you get the sound, the massive.
It's gonna make it a lot more satisfying. You're gonna see a big knockback on the target.
Yeah, but he's saying like ammo-wise, what's the difference?
There's no difference though between ammo.
Oh, are you talking about? Oh, you're gonna use less ammo with a bolt action.
Yeah, just less ammo.
A lot less.
Right, but my point is, what's the difference though, cartridge or caliber wise? Like, there's really very little difference between the M16 and the bolt action.
No, I'm totally balancing this for fun and coolness. It has nothing to do about realism.
Yeah, so why can't you just do that with the M16 right now?
Wait, explain. Do what with the M16?
Because it's semi-auto. That's the big difference. It's like using the pump action shotgun, full auto shotgun. The full auto shotgun right now doesn't feel anywhere near as satisfying as the demo shotgun that was a pump action.
You can just make it semi-auto and
pump after every shot.
And break the auto on the. It shouldn't even be fucking auto anyway. No one fucking uses that shit on auto. They use that 3-round burst.
It should be burst.
Yeah, it should be 3-round burst anyway.
Never be full auto.
That's when I do the weapon rework.
That's said, but I mean, like, it's still, if we do one bullet takes down a zombie, they're gonna feel like paper mache. There's a difference between a bolt action versus that. So I'm just saying, like, it's gonna feel a complete difference. The people are gonna get a different experience. That's why I agree with the bolt action. It's the only reason I agree with it, because I hate adding extra shit to do. I hate it.
You're gonna feel like real badass when you're doing it.
I mean, I think
playing it with the pump shotgun.
Adding the bolt action is gonna. That's a little ways off right now. Just because that's gonna take a lot of retooling of how the weapons currently work. Well, maybe not.
Yeah.
I don't know. Whatever. But I mean, it's not like.
Either we have. I mean, we can get away with burst fire on the M16. We can get away with it, but it's gonna feel weak and odd. So
I don't know. I think we can make that feel pretty good. Like 3-round burst on the M16.
Yeah. Well, it needs to be.
Yeah.
I mean, we got to get rid of this full auto.
Because like full auto, like through the scope is useless anyway, because you can't tell what the hell you're doing. It's all over the place. So, which is fine because it's supposed to be like that, but it's not fun. 3-round burst could be cool.
And I mean, as long as we do that and then we force it so that 3-round burst counts as a 3-round hit, whether or not,
Oh yeah, it would shoot 3. Oh, well, I mean.
Yeah, I mean, because that burst in real life would never hit all in the same spot.
It's the same thing as the shotgun, weirdos. That's easy. Like, it's just the thing as the shotgun. The shotgun that does eight pellets and does 8 ray traces, and it would be do the same thing with the 3-round burst. There would be three bursts depending on the recoil. It'd be like 1, 2, 3, bam.
That then makes the burst kind of useless.
No.
What? Are you crazy? Have you never played Call of Duty?
I'm gonna reduce the recoil on the scoped M16 just for this, thing. For now, until I get the bolt. Don't worry about it. I'll balance it.
All right, we'll get it going. All right. And then later, I want the fucking shoulder stock.
Shoulders. Oh yeah.
Yeah. That way, I can actually enjoy rifles.
Just buy one of those VR rifle stocks.
I am not. Nope.
Rifle stocks.
Rather fix the game.
There are so many people that want us to support that shit. I'm like, man, what the fuck? Nobody like.
It's not like we don't have to support like a actual physical stock.
It's just a plastic thing. It's not an electrical setup.
Well, the problem is it's there's so many different manufacturers that we'd have to figure out each individual
like
pivot
the angle
and the angles. Yeah, but I mean, we can just change we can give them the option. What?
Why didn't they make the stock adjustable? Like that's stupid.
Because that takes too much forward thinking.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like
and most of these are
pre-3D
printers too.
Stock and just fix the actual weapon so it works. Like
we're getting off topic, guys. Come on.
Yeah.
All right, yeah.
All right. So moving on. Need new dialogue here for Joe because everybody's like, why does you just don't care about Joe?
Fuck Joe.
Don't say anything about Joe.
I still think you should be able to search his corpse and get that $20.
Yeah.
We can do that. Why not? Make me a $20 bill. Should he say something if he retrieves it?
Yes.
A bag of pennies.
It should be like
$20 in quarters.
It's my $20.
I mean, this is not you too, Joe. I don't know what else to say.
Yeah.
No, that's fine. That's fine. The only line I'm not a big fan of is "God give me strength." I hate that.
Well,
it's so corny.
Where'd you put that, Jason?
The sniper.
I didn't notice that.
What? When the
is
hell?
that actually in the game?
Where?
I don't think it is.
I haven't had it recorded yet.
Yeah, but where's he have? I don't even see it in the script. Where's that at?
It's in the original finale script, like the finale
Oh,
script doc.
so we never used it.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Oh, then that's good.
Wait, the God give me strength?
I don't think it's in the game right now.
No, it's not in the game, but I'm pretty sure it's in the latest script.
I'm looking at the latest scripting issues and improvements, the Outbreak one.
No, it's not in there.
It's not in this one.
No, it's in the actual, full document.
Oh yeah, that one. Yeah, okay.
Well,
that I use all the time.
Well, that's what this one's supposed to be used for, though. It's supposed to be like what lines are missing and what's not.
Yeah, what that said, what I need today is I need a completed script where we mark shit that we've got and mark shit that needs to be re-recorded, and then mark shit that basically what we had in the old one, but that matches what we have now. Because the old one no longer applies.
Alpha,
God, give
alpha.
me strength, but I'll get this done.
Alpha, 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 alpha. Whoa.
The wife's has additional lines for the card sequence to inform you when the health is below 75%, below 50%, and I think it's below 25%.
And then when it just explodes, she goes, boom.
She just goes, oh no.
Not
Should we do lines
again.
like they're at the front of the car, the back of the car, the right or the left, you know? That's
what?
Like, oh, they're coming from the left side of the car. They're pounding on the hood. I think I hear somebody scratching at the trunk.
Yeah, you should be able to fucking see that shit.
Yeah.
Giving you play-by-play. Honey, one of them's changing the oil.
We're gonna add the PA system, like the announcer in the city.
On a vehicle.
Yeah, I still gotta add a vehicle, but it'll be like playing around that intersection, so when you get down there, start hearing it. Yeah. Should have a very large radius.
I'll play with it, and I'll get it right.
Yeah, it'd be cool if you could like hear that as you're coming down the street.
Yeah. That's what we're doing.
And read that to make sure like what I wrote there is like what you guys agree or like, and if you have modifications.
Oh, don't worry, I'm gonna change everything.
Okay.
Yeah. What? When I have the final script that I asked for, I'll polish it up. Like remove. God, give me balls. All right, what's next?
Okay, so she also has an additional line.
Did you cut out?
Yeah.
You cut out, Jason.
Oh. She has an additional line after you.
You cut out again.
Mini game.
God damn it.
Why am I cutting out now?
I don't know, but I think Discord's acting up. I heard some weirdness earlier. Ed, real quick. Yes, she has an extra line when she exits the car. We need something there. Just a placeholder. Like I said, I'll write it if I need to. Because I need to get the audio done. And then, Victor, I need to get that callback fucking function done so I can complete Outbreak.
Fuck that shit. Nobody wants that shit in Outbreak.
Fuck you!
Oh, but that, for real though, that shit's not going in for Outbreak.
What?
Yeah, I still want to update to 420, and I definitely don't want to put this into a yeah. Let me update at 420 first, and then we can go into a C++ project. Then I can get you whatever the hell you want. One step at a time.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
I'm
okay with that. I'll use I'll use Steam Audio for that for the time being.
For the time being, it's only one little thing. Just one little thing.
It's fine. It seems to have gotten better. So, yeah.
Oh, I did notice something. Not like it fucking matters, but it might actually bring some issues later on. Is when I fire a weapon inside the clean apartment, I can't hear the sounds.
What sounds?
The weapons firing. You're not supposed to have weapons in there, but I was going in there.
I went through the entire map firing off a 1911 clean apartment everywhere, and it sounded perfect.
Nope.
What?
You talking about campaign?
Campaign clean apartment.
Yeah.
Nope.
That's how I tested everything. Was a 1911.
Nope. Because for sure.
I hear no, but I'm saying like that's literally how I tested it.
Like if you go in there, like I can go in there right now though.
Nope,
and
are we talking Steam or dev build?
Dev build, like inside the editor.
All right, I'll go through it again, but like that's how everything was.
I mean, you're not gonna have a freaking weapon in there.
I already know
yeah,
that,
but like it was really weird.
That's why. No. I know why. Fuck.
Why?
All right, hold up. I need to answer this real quick, Jason.
Nope.
It's,
nope.
Shut the fuck up, faggot! Alright, the answer is yep, until I remove the sound bank, remember?
What?
It doesn't load any weapons. The apartment has none, so I pulled the sound bank.
So I think that's... So I think...
If you load the sound bank, it's going to play the weapons just fine.
So my opinion, I think you should enable that by default. Just in case, for the future, so you don't even have to worry about that shit. Because... there's only going to be very few instances where you'll never ever have a weapon. You'll never need a weapon banks in a level.
And the truth is, I mean, we're only optimizing maps that are going to have weapons anyway, so.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
it's not
yeah,
like-
that's fine. I mean, it's really just the zombies that were ever causing.
It just caught me off guard. I was like, why the hell can I not
No,
shoot
I
weapons?
get you. Yeah, I'll update the blueprint. And yeah, that's not a problem. But that's the answer.
Okay.
Nope.
Nope.
Like, yeah.
Like, there's no way. I was like, I totally just tested that yesterday. I was like, man, that was like a lot. I was like, they couldn't fire shit.
Alright.
I'm just gonna show up to somebody's fucking door one day.
So wife getting out of the car, running down the street with a baby. Thing out that may or may not want to address is that vehicle is not the kind that actually has a door separate mesh, so you can't like open the door and close it. So if we're just gonna if we're just gonna spawn the wife and she runs, then it doesn't matter.
Well, I feel like the player's going to be able to see it. So, like, I mean, you're going to be on the roof with the sniper. So, I mean, you're going to be able to tell.
Yep.
She's just appeared. So, it'll be. I'll just add the door. That'll be easy to do.
Okay. Just
like, I'll probably just. Whatever. I mean, we have that model with everything separated, so I'll probably just put that in there or something.
Yep.
It should be easy enough to do.
All right. Make sure to put a placeholder in as she's hanging up the phone and leaving.
What?
What do you mean?
Jason. A placeholder line for when she's escaping. Is that already there?
She's already got it. Yeah.
Okay. All right. What's next?
Alright, so we already know about good ending. Soldier 2 is gonna run up. I think I updated these lines in here a little bit.
Oh, is Paul gonna be able to get this shit done by next week? All his stuff, or whoever? Is it Paul or is it Alex? Because I was confused because Paul said to Alex.
Paul's doing animations. Alex is doing scripting.
Okay.
We don't have this in there at all currently. To drop your weapon, and are we gonna still do that or no?
Yeah, do it.
Do it.
It's really simple. Should be simple. Well, the problem. Okay, so oh no, I lied. This is not a problem.
I mean, are we gonna let the player get killed if they don't drop it, or
yeah?
If they pass, weapon? No, we're gonna have them killed if they walk a certain distance with a weapon out.
Like, only if you have one in your hands, right?
Yeah, if you have one in your hands. If it's holstered in the backpack, it doesn't matter.
What about your sockets? Your holsters down there. Your
That's
pistols.
what we said.
Yeah,
You said backpack.
No, I said holsters and backpack.
Oh, okay.
Maybe it cut out. I don't know.
I think it should be just anything in their hands.
Yeah.
Well, no, that's probably true. Drop whatever's in your hands, you fucking son of a bitch. Even though you're clicking a flashlight.
I mean, can we check if they're even? Well, I assume that they're going to be holding a weapon. I'm sure 99% of the time they would have a weapon in their hands. So.
I can make some simple getters that'd be like, hey, do you have a weapon? Or, check if you have a weapon in your hand.
Yeah. If it's a firearm.
And we're gonna completely rip off Dark Souls with You Died. Right?
I'll do that right now, so it's easy.
And we're gonna do something if you shoot at them.
Yeah, if you shoot at them, they fucking unload on you.
I'll have to make it so that the Humvee can target the player then.
Nah, you don't have to do the Humvee though. Let the Humvee be a good experience for the zombies, or for that. Yeah, just to keep that a secret.
Leave it to the zombies.
Keep that a little secret. Because if they die before that, it's whatever. They're stupid. They don't get that cool stuff.
I still want to be able to kill those soldiers
though. Phase 5.
There you go. Alright, so, what else?
Okay, so that scene's been rebuilt. I've got the gated area. Let's see. Okay, so I revised this line for the player right here, and I marked it as such. So, hey, don't shoot, I'm not one of them. I'm with biotech, and it's critical you let me pass. I have information about the contagion. You have to let me through. That's a repeat line, now that I read it out loud.
Good job.
No, not really. He's saying pass, and then he says through. So, this is a line to be considered if you want to modify it at all.
Alright. Just make sure it's in the final script.
Yeah. And then the soldier's got another revised line. He must be that Mr. Biotech agent we're told to keep an eye out for.
Let me pat down his balls.
And this is also a revised line. Biotech, huh? Show me your badge. Now, let's see. I think the failure lines need to be updated with the same hints. Like this is just the good ending dialogue chain. So we need like the same kind of feedback in there for like instead of badge, like it needs to be specific, right? Because that's what you guys were wanting before was more specific information for the player to let him know why he was failing, right?
Yes. Because people don't understand. They're basically just getting the black screen and some audio. They don't know what the fuck's going on. I mean, some of them have a clue. It's like, oh, I need a badge, but where the fuck do I get this badge? Which
we're updating the map to have a version of the badge on the streets.
The what?
So right now, SP Start has the badge in the garage.
Yeah, don't do it that way. I already know how I'm gonna do it now.
Wait, we already have it planned out.
I don't care how you guys have it. Well,
what?
Delete that shit. Because we still want the if the player already got it from SP Start, we don't want it inside the city later. Right?
So I had some meetings with Brian and Alex, and we.
You guys suck.
Things. So,
What was your crazy ideas?
The biotech. So when you return to the city, regardless having you got it or not, there's a second chance to get it. So it's in the city, a little parking lot outside the garage. Right when you outside. There's the biotech truck is now there.
Yeah, it's left the garage.
And there's a searchable on the side that's facing the player, so you can find it there.
It's just a simple answer.
That's fine.
We're having.
That's okay. I mean, I don't care. But what I was gonna do is, since I just figured out that you can save the same actor in the same in different levels, then I was just gonna have a simple bull. Did the player grab this before or not?
Yeah.
If they did, then I can delete it. I can destroy it later. That's what I was gonna do.
That's what I wanted.
Yeah.
Well, I understand that, but the other concern is what if because you only have the 4 slots in the backpack. The first thing you do is you grab it SP Start, and then you find yourself needing room for your pills, your coin, your weapons, etc. And so, if you were to go, well, shit, I haven't found any use for this biotech badge. Instead of forcing them to play all the way through again, the idea is it's there on the street.
I mean,
you had it before.
I don't disagree.
We're talking like that's a lengthy process to go from SP Start to dying in SP City and
that
gives I gotta go.
But that gives them some replay value though, right there.
It kind of does. It kind of does, but I
because it's not because you're basically forcing the good ending all the time when instead what other games typically do is if they fail to do a mission, they start over. A player would start all over so that they can get a good ending. They don't just get a second opportunity.
We're also doing this in VR and not on console or PC where you don't have this heavy hot thing on top of your fucking head all day. You pointed out that players are playing on average about an hour. 54% of players.
A lot of them are just playing about an hour. Yeah.
Yeah. So the average is an hour. Now take that hour, restart it. They're not likely to play that hour again.
I would point out though, I didn't even know we've already had this.
But we did talk about the save system for this.
Saying like there's about an hour's worth of content you can play right now because it's like one mission. So I wouldn't necessarily make that a direct connection to, hey, I can't spend more than 1 hour in VR because I personally can spend a lot more than 1 hour. And I know a lot of people.
Yeah, but my thing is that if we want to actually have replay value, then let them then give them the opportunity to have that replay value. Like if they want to do all 3 endings, let them have the opportunity to do all 3 endings. You're kind of just giving. You're kind of
Well, yeah,
taking away.
But you're putting the card in their hand at the very beginning, where there is no sense that it's going to matter. Now, what you're saying is giving them the chance to have all 3 endings. That was saving right when you're entering the city, and then having the option to choose 3 options from that point forward, not the very start of the fucking game.
But the SUV is gonna be right in your face, right? Like as soon as you get out of the garage. Basically.
No. You have to search for it.
It's off the side.
Yeah,
like,
it's.
You come out, like so you come down, you hang a left to go down the street, and if you got to the end of the parking garage, you would hang a left in that little courtyard area parking lot, and that's where the biotech truck is.
That's whatever.
It hit another vehicle. You have to search it. You know, it's not something that's obvious.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, I'm not against it at all. I'm not against it, but I'm just letting you know. Just a concern is like, well, then you're making it easier.
Taking away 45 minutes, yeah.
Basically, yeah. You're giving them a lot easier to complete the less. Basically, all they would have to do then from now on to get all 3 endings is have one save inside the very beginning of that map, and then just reload to get all 3 endings. Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, we're talking literally the very beginning of the game. You don't even need a save at that point. You just die and start over. Not only that, but I mean, if they did save outside in the city and then they get the bad ending, they load right back at the save. It just happens again. So you're basically stuck never getting that badge until you clear your save completely.
Yeah, you would have to start over the game.
Yeah, but where do we say, hey, it's at the very beginning of the game. You're gonna have to.
Like I said, I'm not like 100. I'm not like against this. I'm just letting you know that I feel like it's like, you're babying him way too much now, which maybe that's what they need. Maybe that's what they need. I don't know.
I had the same voice. Like I was making the same arguments. I'm just saying like.
I don't care.
At this point, I just want to move forward. Like,
exactly. I don't really care. Yeah, it's just we have to be careful.
The big problem, and I want to avoid it.
Okay.
And I'm not trying to handhold. I'm just fixing an issue.
My problem with it is, I mean, I don't like the handholding thing. I mean, if you make it like virtually non-optional, then like, you know, what's the point? Because it's not really an option. But on the other hand, my worry is that it's like sort of arbitrary. Like the player doesn't have any idea what it's for, what it does. We don't telegraph that at all. There's just this card that does the thing. Maybe not. Maybe. There's a lot of stuff you can pick up that you can't do anything with, and there's no reason to even like consider that. Like we didn't, like there's no foreshadowing or something, but you know.
Well, you do. The player does say something in the beginning.
A single line is like, oh, maybe I should turn this in, and that's it. Yeah. That's literally it.
Do we need to add something to that later? Like, do we need? Would that be?
Come back to
we can come back to
it. Well, see, here's the thing. If we could backtrack the entire game, like from city all the way back to your fucking apartment, then I would be fine. Honestly, no issues. If you could allow them to get back to the fucking apartment and search the area, like if you had the option to search back where the key card could potentially have been dropped, I'd be fine. It's an issue of I pick it up, I should turn it in, I get upstairs, I run out of space right away. There's really no reason I should keep this card because obviously there's nobody in the lobby.
So
you drop the card and then you play through, you get to the very end, you die by getting shot by the soldiers, and then you start back in the city where you saved last, and then you go back forward and you're confused. Now what do I do?
Well, this brings up a good point. Like, and before there was a reason why we didn't do it, but why don't we do that? Why don't we allow the player to backtrack?
I'm always for it. I've always been for it. I've loved it. For me, it's like a Castlevania fucking.
Now that the save system's like pretty much, I won't say on point, but it's like there. Like, there's no reason why we can't go backtrack. The only thing you can't do is resave at things. Well, we can change that if we're gonna do that. Like,
I've got no reason gameplay wise why we couldn't do that. I mean, I'd love to be able to go back in there.
Because the zombies are gonna be dead. It's not like the zombies are gonna be back get alive. Well, I need to talk to Lawrence on save. I think that's the last bit that we need to confirm is like what the hell happens to zombies when they load, when we load.
Well, you'd have to put in my door spawner change.
Right. I still needed to do a door spawn change anyway. Yeah. This is where I was thinking about is I need to do the door spawn change for the hub area, and so if we did that, then there wouldn't be a difference going back, back and forth. There wouldn't be any difference at all. But I don't know. Whatever. It's just something I was thinking about. Because that's pretty quick and easy to do. Like that's a big change, and who knows that's gonna break.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I mean, I'm not worried about that right now, but I wouldn't be against it.
No, nobody would be against it. We could test it. We could test it out relatively quickly, like this week. Like we could put it in alpha and see what happens. I don't know, but it doesn't matter. This is all he just brought up because of stupid BattleTech badge, but. What, did everybody drop? What the hell happened? Everybody's all quiet.
I'm here. I'm just muted because I'm noisy here.
Brian smoking? What the hell? Can't see why it's creating new components. It's using the one in the character. I can drop the tick right down there. It doesn't need to be reframed.
Brian just dropped.
No, then take out the. You already do that. Is player holding a weapon? True equals true, true or true equals true, false and true equals true, false equals false. Let's see, Lawrence, what did you do? Do. Yeah. The switch AKs? No. The AK notifies the fire event in the ABP. It's a separate BP. To be honest, never even knew we could do that. What the fuck was that shit called? It was like AK notify? Notify? Oh. Alex, what'd you call that damn thing?
Which thing?
The AK notify event? What the hell is that thing called? It's like a... Yeah, for the footsteps?
I don't remember at all.
What the hell is that shit called? All the footsteps done through the AK notify logic I just put in place with Paul. All the footsteps are done. If I take that off, the steps. Yeah, but that's creating a component. What the fuck? What was that shit called? AK notify. Okay. Sweet. Never mind. It should be more performant. Why is my music ending? Mission 2 script. Intro. I thought PAL was some other mission. I thought PAL was, what's that shit called? Vertigo. Jason.
Yeah, he's working on their own thing.
Halo 3. Okay. characters in Halo 3? Pilot? What the hell? Helicopter. What is this? You said... What helicopter is this?
I think he's doing
Brian got dropped to Discord. He can't reconnect.
Oh, Brian.
Message.
Oh. Is that... I think...
he's doing the... He's working on the PAL mission, not the Dust Bowl.
Oh. But he's supposed to be working on Dust Bowl, right?
Yeah, I think he got confused. But that's okay, we needed to talk about the gameplay before.
Oh. Okay. Ugh. 96 people viewed my LinkedIn. What the fuck? Discord. Me and Victor and Jason are still connected. Oh, what the hell?
Hey, that was me replying to Brian. Did you not get that?
I just got the text. Discord jobs I can't connect. Oh well. Well, he's not needed anyway. Ban Tatsuro. Ban. What the fuck? Anyway, so is player holding a weapon? So how do I test this? I guess I can just fucking... Where's my event graph? Where's my tick? Do I have a tick anywhere? I do have a tick. Just print string. It doesn't even matter. Oops. Text color. Some weird purple. So all systems are using the same component inside this. So you said you didn't even know we could do those switches. So are we even use? No, oh, he's confused now. No, I didn't mean the switches. I meant the AK notify event VPs. ABP AK. I guess that's the. Oh wait, is that even called the AK notify? Anim notify.
The anim.
Yeah. Oops. I kept. Anim notifies. Okay, go back to my test level. Enable footsteps, close footsteps. Okay, I guess. If that works. Okay. Much cleaner. Oh, Outbreak chat, Outbreak chat, Outbreak chat, Outbreak chat. What funny did she do? Holy shit, a whole hour? The hell? 1 hour. Anna Weiss. Let's see what she did here.
butt keeps getting stuck in things. So we decided to try. Do this. Now I'm getting a lot of stuttering.
Right on, and good luck.
YouTube videos.
From that game last weekend.
Alright, I'm trying, which is funny because my computer's really good, but you know what? It is.
What the hell? Did she change clothes?
There is a.
What the hell?
Why can't I? Ah, shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh god!
What the fuck?
Where's that knife I just had?
Oh, that's an old video before Tony got back.
Don't break that easy. Actually, I have. Okay, is there a way to like hold the gun and not let go of it? Because I'm feeling like that's annoying.
People who don't who do not look at the menu.
Like, I get.
She's over here. She's like, she doesn't know that we have toggle grip, so she keeps dropping the weapon.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm gonna have to hold the gun.
At least she uses the flashlight for what it's intended for. She can't see where the gun's at on the floor, so she grabs the flashlight and starts looking. She just dropped the flashlight.
What video are you guys watching?
I'm watching the one I posted in YouTube video. YouTube videos. Annalise, whatever. That stuff.
Oh, this is what that gift was from. Where she got freaked out. Very upset.
Yeah, see, she got. Sadly, she's playing like the old version. Man, like a really old version. Because the zombies are in APOs? What the hell?
I don't know what just happened.
Zombies are like an APOs. We also need to fix the door so we can get the full like destructible meshes again. Because I hate how it just like looks so bad. Just a hole appears out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Hate you.
What the hell? Oh, okay. So she did some kind of compilation because I was like, there's like no way she keeps freaking changing clothes. I'm like, what the hell? Like, why is she changing clothes in the middle of gameplay? It's the third time.
Oh my god, there is just so many.
There aren't that many.
You! Anybody else?
So is Brian getting back or what?
He was trying to, but he couldn't connect at all. Like I don't know. Like he tried.
What are you doing, girl? What the hell? He's like mashing dead zombies like it's nobody's business. Oh, Alex, the grips on the axe still messed up.
I keep fixing that and it keeps breaking. That's so irritating.
It's not just on a Rift because she's playing on the Vive, so she's playing a new version this time.
To go. Why? Why? Why are we getting to the door? Whoa!
I was actually so scared I ran into a studio light and knocked it onto myself. That's what she did. She knocked it. So scared the hell.
I dropped all my weapons. I'm not feeling okay with what just happened, game. What you just did was mean. Bitch, seriously? Not the time to be calling.
What the fuck? She's got a. What the fuck? She's got a picture of fucking Liam Nielsen on her head, superimposed, while she's playing the garage part. What the fuck? What is she doing? It's a freaking fuse. Why would you try to put it inside the gun? She's still in
Do you
the
guys
garage.
want to add a line back in when you first like walk into the room and Tony wakes up?
I don't know. I saw somebody make a comment. I forgot where on some channel. Somebody said, "Oh, where's that line? It makes it feels like it's not the same anymore."
Yeah. I thought it was always better having a line there, like you reacting to Tony. I think we should.
I don't care. It's now's the time to do it. Alright, so she did the garage just fine. Get it. Use the one on top of the thing. Oh, wow, she missed that one. That's weird.
No concern back there. Now what?
She didn't know what to do after she put all 3 sockets or 3 fuses inside the thing. Oh, nope, I lied. They will open it. Okay, she figured it out. Dun, 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 dun. Alright, good one, good one. Nice. Okay. Get to play. False. I need to hear weapon. Come on, baby. Do the locomotion.
Hey, Joe, need a hand with that?
Hey, man, thanks, but I got this. I just
True.
need to finish up and
Oh, well,
Right on, man. Good luck. By the way, you still owe me 20 from that game last weekend.
Ouch.
Bum ba-dum bum bum ba-dum bum bum ba-dum bum bum. Oh. Yeah, Alex, so there's a really simple node here that you can get from the player. And it's called, is player holding a weapon? Yeah, it's a bull or not. It's really simple. And it works, so you can check that if the player's still holding the weapon. If you need a ticket, whatever, do whatever you need to do. Should be good. Do you think there's anything else that you need?
There we go.
I don't think so.
Because you need a weapon, and then you need to figure out if the player's holding their hand up, right? Are we doing that? The freeze, hands up. Are we doing that or no?
I didn't think we needed to.
Really? Man, that's like the cool part. Like, because people can be like, man, that's pretty awesome. We have to actually freeze, put our hands up. But
What
no.
if we have bitches with no arms?
They shouldn't be fucking playing VR. What the hell?
Damn. It's cold, bro.
Like, hands up.
I don't have hands. I play with my feet.
So no, we're not gonna do that.
I don't
Okay.
care.
I'm not against it. If it's possible, then I don't.
I mean, honestly, I don't really care one way or the other.
No, it's as simple as just freeze, hands up. That means they have to drop the weapon and then they have to put their hands above their head, which is easy to get because we already know the Z value of the height of the HMD at all times. So if we just get the controllers, I'll do it anyway. If you use it, use it. If not, whatever. Fuck, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, we'll probably use that for other things too.
Freeze! Put your hands up. Drop the gun. Rotate 3 degrees.
Hey, Brian.
Yo.
I just added another line. I missed not having a reaction bedroom, so
What?
there's a new line there.
Sorry, I cut out like twice. Something about the bedroom.
When you react to Tony, I've added a new line because we used to have one on the demo, and
oh my God, Tony! Yeah. All right, cool.
Oh, hey, Brian's back.
Yeah.
Wow.
Here's the luck.
All right, what are we on now?
Are you guys talking about the finale still, or?
I think that's what they were talking about.
Yeah.
Just talking about the hands up thing, yeah. Your hands player.
Is there a line for freeze? Put your fucking hands up.
There was, but I don't know what happened to it. Jason, did you take it out?
Like, I didn't take anything out. So.
Freeze, hands up.
That's a Brian line, right? You're the military voice guy.
I don't remember. There was a Soldier 1 and a Soldier 2. I don't remember what I recorded.
Well, no, this is a new script. This is a new line. If it's even there. I don't know.
Jason says it used to be there.
I don't see it. But, I don't know.
I remember you talked about it, but I don't remember it in the script.
I don't know. Do you want to do it? Yes, no.
I don't care.
Seems like a really simple thing to do. I'm going to put it in here. I mean, you need to put the line though in there. It's like,
yeah, might as well
freeze.
do it. That way, if we decide not to use it, we can always just pull it.
That's right.
Doesn't matter.
Do that. Can you put that in the thing, Jason?
The script dialogue?
Yeah.
Yeah. For the finale.
The player's
Freeze,
hands.
motherfucker! Put your dick outside. Oh, I am left-handed, right? Do the Loki
Hands
pokey.
above head. So we need to do. I need to get the HMD.
Move your good boy, Barsh. Where's my good boy? Where's my good boy?
Oh, we've got a line right here.
Where?
It says,
What's that?
Starting from entire good ending, new dialogue flow. It's already in there.
Drop
But
your
it's
weapon.
in the good ending.
Drop your weapon.
It needs to be there before the good ending.
Oh, but it doesn't say freeze, put your hands up. And it just says drop your weapon, but it doesn't say put your hands above your head.
And it needs to be before we consider it a good ending.
Yeah,
Because your
'cause
ass gets shot. It ain't good yet.
freeze, break. What the hell?
Alright, I'm confused with this Mission 2 script. I thought we were doing
Yeah.
vacancy.
Yeah. Oh, did you already talk to him, Jason, about it?
About what?
Nope.
Did you talk to? We were talking about that. I thought he had talked to Mike. That he was doing.
About...
He was doing the wrong one. Here, I'll pull him in here. Mike.
Hey.
Wait, I think you're doing the wrong script.
Are you doing the one for vacancy or Vertigo? Yeah, that's the old one.
Oh, okay. Let me.
Well, that's mission 3, right? That's just
Well,
not.
that's gonna be mission 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, we're still gonna do it.
Yeah.
Where did Schultz come from? I know that name. Captain Schultz stands up, holding onto straps. Schultz, that was a player, but which group?
So this is Hilo 3. They're on.
Oh no, I'm looking at the name Schultz, and I know. Don't worry about it. It's just somebody who was either part of the zombie panic, the Contagion, or the Tokyo group, I believe.
I don't think it was Contagion. That's not familiar.
God, it's super familiar. I just can't fucking place it.
Alright, let me make a new document.
There needs to be aliens, cows, and also no. But for real though, there should totally be cows that get abducted by UFOs. They should just be a hint of it though. Like if you're in the fucking desert and there's cows and then they start disappearing, I think people will be like, oh, there are aliens in this game too. And then you get all the sci-fi nerds that will like play it because it's like, oh, there's aliens. No, I'm joking. But no, for real though, there should be. I talked to Jason about this, but there should probably be school bus and kids involved in this, and we have to save the kids. I don't know.
Wait,
that was my random idea for a Dust Bowl or for the mission 2. Well, it was a random idea. It was just like if there was like a school bus that flipped over or whatever, it just got stuck there, and you have to go around and secure the kids from different parts of the map, like maybe even like an escort mission or whatever. But I think escort mission, there's an escort mission in like mission 3. I don't know.
Yeah.
It was just some
Are these
thing.
kids going to be walking around?
Yeah, that's the only thing we need to have.
Nah, man, these are kids, man. The kids would be all crying. They need to be crouched down and crying, and you're like, "Mommy, Daddy," and like that's all they get. And all the player has to do. This was just my random idea. It was like the player would have to just go throughout the map. Let's say there's 10 kids. Somebody tells them there's 10 kids still missing from the bus. So now the player knows, oh, there's 10 kids. Now I gotta go around the whole damn map trying to find these 10 kids that are probably like hiding in like like random barrels or inside like construction. And they gotta hide somewhere, right? They don't want to get eaten by damn zombies. But or they're crouching like on top of rocks, or you have zombies around the rock, like trying to grab at the kids. I don't know. It was just
Why is the
random
Rock
idea.
grabbing at kids?
Not the Rock, the fucking zombies usually. Some
Come
random.
on, Dwayne, stop that shit.
I don't know. It was just a random idea. I don't know, kids. I feel like people will be able to connect with the kids, or just saving of the kids, because majority of players are like adults, and they're probably already parents. I wish we could. I wish we could get like really good like analytic data, like what the age
Give me
group.
a census.
Yeah, but I'm sure like what?
Could there be like an alternative ending if you don't save the kids?
Yeah,
You just take a bus, kill them off, and drive
the
to the
the zombie. No, now then you have child zombie horde coming at you at the end, and they eat you. They eat you. They gnaw you up. Rawr, 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 rawr,
And
rawr.
Victor's doing all the child models.
What?
Who snorted? Was that you, Alex?
Yeah, that was me. I blame my cold that I'm getting over. My sinuses are all. It's not my sinuses. It's my...
Oh, I know. Jason wanted a helicopter extraction at the end.
You did?
What
I thought
else?
we were doing that for Vertigo.
Oh, really? What the hell?
Maybe.
You can't have two helicopter extractions in a row, man. You gotta be
Yeah,
something. You can, but it's gonna.
You're gonna want a bus, not a helicopter.
Why don't you just drive the bus?
You could oh maybe that's a good thing too. Maybe like it broke the school bus broke down, and maybe we need to go and not only find the kids, but also find parts to fix the bus, and that could be like a little mini game. Like you have to like repair the game, and then and then I don't mind doing a little drive-in mini game or mini thing for the bus.
Just plop, plop, plop all the zombies. But all right, so you roll up to the hotel. Fucking vehicles like just tripped out, or you roll up to the gas station. Either way, sign says closed. Come back tomorrow. Maybe put in like a mechanic bullshit. And then you head up to the motel. You're like, all right, kids, hang on. I'm gonna go get us a room. You leave the kids back, fucking bus or whatever. Get to the hotel, sort shit out. Get to your room. Say, fuck the kids. I'm just gonna sleep here. And then morning happens. Shit's all fucked up wrong. No, but they were working on the bus already. And then yeah, you have to finish what they started. Thoughts?
I didn't think so you're the bus driver with the kids already, a school bus driver basically?
You could be the bus driver or a teacher or a parent guardian.
I mean, well, let's see.
I mean, you don't have to.
Could.
But the idea is that, I mean, because we're doing memories, I mean, we could always make it so that you work at the motel or you're the repair dude, and they just pull up.
Survivalist.
Survivalist, fuck that noise.
Crazy survivalist.
Silly. That's just silly. Motherfucker just out of the blue. I found the perfect spot. What?
Did we want to bring back some of the characters from Contagion?
No.
Kind of show their stories? Okay.
Yeah, this is different. This is... If we ever did something like that, it would be a DLC pack.
Except Tony. Tony should be in every single story, and he should die.
Yeah, he should. He's like Sid from Final Fantasy VII.
Exactly.
No, Jason. What are your ideas?
That was my idea.
No, Jason's.
Jason doesn't have ideas.
Oh my God, Jason! How come you don't have any ideas?
I do, but I wanted to hear and give other people an opportunity.
Let's hear your ideas.
Contribute.
They're all gonna sound just like my ideas again.
If we're gonna do a lot of player gating and elaborate things, and like getting on top of a turret, if we had a Humvee that had a mounted machine gun, want the character to be somebody.
Why the fuck would you have a Humvee?
I'm saying, like, the thing could start, like, timeline-wise. It doesn't necessarily, like, before anything's happened. Like, maybe it's, like, a week or so, and there's, like, then reports coming out of stuff going wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it hasn't fully blown up everywhere.
Right.
So, like, or, maybe it's, a little bit further than that, and things are kind of already a little bit bad. The military has set up like a temporary like FOB around that area, and they've kind of started to fortify the motel area. There's sandbags. They've got military vehicles parked around. There's a Humvee somewhere. I'm just saying, like, it's very flexible. Like, the timeline should dictate a lot of the, like, you can't do, like, it wouldn't make sense, right, to have like a military flying field if it's before anything's happened, obviously. So.
But at the same time, technically, does it even have to happen right after the outbreak, or months or weeks or days after the outbreak, or after outbreak the mission happened? Technically, it could happen. It can coincide, or even happen before outbreak happened, right?
Yeah, it could totally be zombie unrelated.
But it shouldn't be, right? Obviously, because it's a zombie game.
No, it should.
but what I was getting at is that it doesn't already have the military stuff doesn't have to be already in place. The outbreak happened. Well, I mean, I understand that the whole point of the outbreak mission is to, to give a primer to the rest of the game. So Jason, do you not want to have like, I guess, multiple outbreak missions? I consider this outbreak not as outbreak the mission name, but outbreak as in like different circumstances and different points of views of the outbreak
that's
happening.
The way I like it, because I mean,
be different time periods. Yeah, like PAL, the mission 3 is going to take place like maybe a few months into the.
Right, but that's not what I'm saying.
But all our missions could have different timelines. It could be the start again. We could do it like, for example, in Outbreak, we start in the apartment. We don't know of an outbreak until the reports start coming in. It's at the very beginning, at least in that area. Yeah, we could do the same exact thing in other areas. He's just saying that's not exactly what he wants to do.
Yeah, that's all. I was just asking.
Oh yeah, we could totally. We'll see with the memories. The idea is we can go anywhere. We could literally do like a 5-minute mission where you talk to a doctor and goes, "Oh shit, I just stabbed you with a fucking virus." And that's the beginning. I'm like, seriously, like we can do anything we want. Like it wouldn't be a bad idea to do nuclear explosion in one of our later games. Just fucking like a town completely wiped out, and there is no good ending. You're just dead. Or the good ending is you killed off most of the zombies in that town. Bad part is there was plenty in China. No, so yeah, world's fucked. But that's one of the benefits of doing zombie stories, or sorry, survivor stories, is the idea that you can fucking just basically tell any story you want over, I mean, like repeat, like whatever you want all the time. Awesome. And it never has to like directly connect with anything.
So Alex, I got the hand thing working too. So.
Nice.
That's
the hand thing? The hands up.
Hands up.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, you just gotta look. You can pull it. Yeah. It has to be both hands, and it has to be either at the HMD or higher. So.
Wait, what if I I only have one arm?
What? That's too bad.
You lose.
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to play the fucking game anyway. You wouldn't be able to reload anything.
That's what my toe's for.
If you can find me a one-handed VR player, I'll concede.
Now I'm gonna make me a one-handed VR player.
Yeah, try fine. I don't think. As much as, yeah, I think that's the only bad thing about VR, is accessibility is pretty much never going to be existent. Like, there's no way. I mean, yeah.
Well, there is once you plug it into the brain.
Well, the only thing that's good for VR-ish is if you do sit-in games, and you just have the VR player and maybe like a controller. Like, maybe that could be the most accessible. Not.
I mean, that's how it started.
That's true. That is how it started. But that's not how it is anymore.
No, but I wouldn't be surprised if it rolled around back.
I still gotta figure out.
I mean, that's kind of how PSVR does it.
Yeah, I still have to figure out how I'm gonna use a controller for fucking our mechanics. It doesn't even like. I don't even.
Well, you have to imagine the left side of the controller as the left, and then the right side on the right. There's plenty of buttons to match up.
Yeah, but that controller only facilitates one hand. So all the motions that go into like grabbing the backpack or grabbing weapons from your holsters, that's not existent anymore because you
No,
have
no,
the
it
controller.
wouldn't be. We'd have
Yeah.
to use kind of like a
I'm,
Jedi mind trick lift.
I'm gonna look around and see what other people have been doing it, and I'll play it tonight actually. So I got all that all set up. See what's going on when everybody else does it. Because I looked at PSVR, or sorry, Doom has control support. So does Frontline or whatever it's just called. And there's another game. So,
Well, Doom is a fucking FPS that was turned into a VR game.
true, but you can use an aim as well as the move controllers for all these games, which is weird.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, so I'm very curious. I'm gonna
Well,
play
that's
through
good.
all of them. All the I'm playing through every single game with all the controller schemes and trying to figure out like which game does it best, or if there's different games that do different things better than basically just checking their ideas. Because, Farpoint, that was the other game. All right, so what else we got going on for this damn mission? I mean, do people like the kids idea, like school bus and kids, or no?
I'm not against it. As long as we can like get the content. I mean, we'll need models for that.
So little kids. So what if I pumped out little kid models? I have character creator, so like it's not like I can't like I have iClone. I could just pump out like little kids. Like
we'll just scale down Tony.
You could do that.
Scale down.
Little bald kids. I think it'd be a pretty good idea if, like, before the hotel, like during the night, you do like find the kids, and if you don't find them, then they'll come back as intercepted.
Oh, movies.
There might also be like some like ESRB ramifications for if we can actually shoot, kids or whatever.
Oh wait. I've never been for shooting kids personally.
Well, I'm just saying, like, if like that, I don't know how that might roll out. Like, we can probably like not enable the player to do that, but if they turn into zombies or something, maybe that qualifies. I don't know.
Let somebody fucking mod it.
Yeah, okay, you're right.
Let it be something that, okay, cool, you did that, and now it's your problem. It's too much of a headache, in my opinion.
So no kids?
What's that?
So you don't want kids at all in that mission?
I don't mind kids, but we don't want any visual. I don't think we wanted to see any die. Maybe you can hear them dying. I'm fine with that.
I think that.
Like a teacher, it's like, oh, you stupid little shit, takes him in the closet and comes out with a bloody bat. I don't know. It has absolutely nothing to do with zombies, but.
I think you must be medium. Well, I mean, I'm all down for kids in the beginning. Like, we can have them at the beginning, and then move them on their way, and then go to the hotel, and then actually start the survival, like all the monsters.
Or we just don't have kids. Oh, I don't know. Okay. That was just my idea.
Yeah,
The kids.
If it says on the word, yeah, that's fine.
Well, but the other issue with that is the content. Like, how do we get all those fucking kids? Are there enough packs?
Those are Victor saying he has a.
I can make little kids. Yeah.
Just build some. It's no problem.
I do it all the time.
Export them. What? Yeah. I could get somebody else to do it. Like Alex. Alex can make kids. Oh.
Just a bunch of burritos walking around. But if we did kids, it'd probably be best to do teenagers because everybody wants to see teenagers die.
Nobody cares about teens. If it was like little boys and girls, which is kind of creepy, but still, it'll be better. It'd be easier to relate to them. That you want to save your kids. You wouldn't want them to die from zombies.
But what if it's a chess club?
What? Chess club. Well, anyways, I mean, if we think it's gonna really be that big of an issue, then let's not do. Then let's Stop thinking about kids and start thinking about
Yeah,
something
that's
different.
agreed. A bunch of sheep. They're transporting sheep.
Cows. So we have to save the fucking cows from getting abducted by aliens. But there's a chance that the cows can get the virus, and then you get zombified cows. And then the zombified cows chase you.
Terrifying.
Don't you think that'd be kind of crazy though? If you see a fucking random ass damn cow that you saw was healthy just a minute ago, now it turns into this fucking grotesque fucking looking
And there's
thing.
a bunch of dead cows next to it, just eating.
It's funny because we have a cow model in the game right now. We haven't used it.
I was going to say in the game?
Not in the game, in the editor.
Okay, right.
Yeah, it's actually a really good cow model.
Yeah, so...
Zombify that motherfucker.
We're supposed to get my chicken zombies too. So
chicken cows.
The chicken
What
cows.
the fuck's a chicken cow? That's against God's plan.
I don't know. Jason, what was your idea again? What your overall idea though? Like what would be the objective of that level?
We're gonna want to do a lot of time-based gate locking the player, so because we can't rely on like geometry, like loading multiple levels and traversing a lot of space. So we're gonna need like time-based objective stuff.
Basically, setting the stages up. Yeah.
Yeah. So gameplay loops that we can use that gate the player a lot. So wave defense.
Yeah.
You know, stuff like that. So lots of action, I would think.
So you just want this to be more action based?
Well, I mean, I definitely want to see some objectives in there beyond wave based, because I fucking hate wave based games personally.
That's why. That's why.
But I'm just saying, like the, gameplay like wave based, loops or time fillers. So.
Yeah. That's why I thought the hide and go seek would be a good time filler, and it would be something a little bit different. So you gotta find kids, and then also have to find the parts so that you can repair the bus and move out.
I agree. That's pretty solid. It's just the issue of like, do we want to see kids dying?
Well, it doesn't have to be kids.
You don't have to be kids.
Just like old women. Or,
it could be old people. Yeah.
Hiding in barrels.
People,
I agree. We should totally just do like families. It could be like a Greyhound.
Like you have to go from like one room to like a different room and take them to a location. They get extracted. Like it takes you time to do that.
Yeah, we could totally do that.
Like one objective. So.
And then we still have to get the bus ready before we get them all on the bus and roll out.
So.
And the good ending requires you to have all of them alive.
As I
Every other ending has. Well, if we're streaming.
No. Peace out, everybody. There's no more spoilers. There's only like 2 people watching me anyway right now. Peace out.